guys. Oh man, I had some of the best sleep last night. We're here in at the QT in Gulfport, Mississippi. Still hauling this load right here. Crazy thing about this load is that this is going to, it's not 20th. When I was in, it wasn't 20th. It was first MEB. I was in the 46 engineers, and that's not the company I was in, but it's still my unit. I was in the 46 engineer battalion in Fort Polk, Louisiana. So this load is, it's special. It's just another load, but it's just that more special to me because it's going to the unit that I was in when I was stationed at Fort Polk. So yeah, yesterday we picked up at Fort Stewart, and I didn't record much because I'm just like, I haven't been here in a while, especially the parts where I was picking up. So I was just reminiscing, enjoying seeing certain places, and remembering stuff I did, training I did there. So, and the crazy thing is, while this was in my unit as a battalion, which is maybe like 9 to 1,000 soldiers, right? I could have rode in this vehicle. So there's no telling, I might not have rode in it, but it is possible that I rode in this vehicle. So this is I mean, I feel special being able to haul this, especially going to my unit and seeing my both duty stations on both ends. I wish I could record more, but just reminiscing. I'm gonna try to record at Fort Polk. But this is an LMTV that has a sister that has one less axle. That's called FMTV. So 3 axles LMTV, 2 axles FMTV. This is called Water Buffalo. This is where you get your water from. You open this, got your canteen, you open this little thing, you push the nozzle and fill you whatever container you're trying to fill up with. So I don't remember how much it holds, maybe 500 gallons maybe. It takes a while to load, but I'm gonna get some fuel, get down this road, and enjoy it, man. You get a lot. I was going down the road and I could see in my mirror, I could see people looking at it. So it just feels special, especially, you always feel badass when you're hauling a military load. So, and then this one means much more to me. But let's get this fuel. I think we're maybe 4 to 5 hours away from Fort Polk still. So we got a little hike ahead of us. And I'm gonna show you my old base if I can. I'll catch y'all when we get to Fort Polk. Well, good morning, guys. We're here in right out. It's called Iowa, Louisiana. It's the town right outside of Lake Charles, and about 90 miles out of Fort Polk, Fort Johnson, whatever you want to call it. And I've been here since yesterday. I actually was supposed to hold on. I actually was supposed to stop here for a little bit and then continue into Fort Polk, because they got like a little place where you can sleep for truck drivers, right? So I was supposed to continue to keep going, but I fell asleep. I got something to eat, fell asleep, and I guess I overslept. It's 7:30 now here, so yeah, overslept. So we're about to roll out. It's still like 90 miles out. It's all maybe 5 miles down the interstate and then 80 miles up the countryside. So we got a little hike ahead of us. Don't know where we're gonna reload, but there's a lot of loads, but it's raining and a lot of these loads require tarps, so it's kind of like Yeah. A lot of those lows don't apply to me. So it's trying to find something. Oh, actually, I can't just. All right, let's roll out. This very quiet truck stop right here. Oh, good. They got a Burger King right here. And the crazy thing is, like, I'm less than 3 miles from the house. 3 miles, 3 hours from the house. If I was 3 miles, I'd have been at the house. But 3 hours from where I'm from, so not too far. So, if y'all ever get a chance, if y'all ever get a chance, y'all need to try this restaurant. This restaurant right here, it's called In-Laws. I might do a little Google screenshot. I had the fried ribs. It was a pound of fried ribs. Pot of fried ribs, it's In-Law. Some dirty rice, and some, look, breakfast must be jumping there in there. The In-Laws Cajun specialties. Dirty rice, fried pork chop, and the baked beans. Oh man, it was, not gonna say 10 out of 10, but it was delicious. I'd say it was a 9 out of 10.
Come on now. Nope, nothing. You got those?
That's crazy.
Yep.
Come on now. That guy right there, I don't know why I was paying so close attention, but he jumped out in front of that car. He stopped, it was gonna let the car go, and then decided to jump in front of him. And then it has, but then, okay, let's get back to this. It has the Loves. I'm not a big Hardee's fan, but I am a Arby's fan. I'm one of the guys that keeps Arby's alive. So it's not a bad truck stop. It did rain last night. Pretty bad. Look at how bad it's flooded. But we rolling now. So 80 miles to go, or 85 miles to go. I actually took the long way around for some reason. And messed up. I took the way that I thought, not the way that I should have took. But it's fine. Look how bad it rained. Overslept. I was laying down, ate the ribs, red beans and rice, lay down. Was watching First 48. Was supposed to set my alarm clock. Fell asleep. Then I woke up at maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. Went back to sleep. Woke up 7:30. Was like, man. Damn, I should have left like at maybe 6:30. That way I could be there for 8. Look at this thing this guy's carrying. That is pretty interesting right there. He doesn't have nothing at the base holding it together, so it's kind of seems like it'll go wobble. But I'm gonna catch y'all when we going through Leesville, because that I lived in that town for 3-4 years, and I haven't been back to Leesville since I left. So yeah, it's gonna be show y'all where I used to live at.
You good, grab number 2. We're gonna lose the right lane up here.
So we'll get back up through here, and maybe I show you through DeRidder and all that. We made it. This is Fort Polk. If you make a right here, and you go down maybe 3-4 miles, that's Fort Polk. Now they done changed. A lot of army bases they done changed to. They done changed the name because they're named after old Confederate soldiers. They changed Fort Hood, Fort Bragg, Fort Bragg's Liberty. This is now Fort Johnson. They did change. I think they changed out there in El Paso. No, that was Fort Hood. So I know those 3 changed for sure. Hood, Polk, and Bragg all changed. So this is I spent a couple years in this little town. This is actually where the town starts right here. So I haven't been out here, sorry for the beeping, but I haven't been out here in a while, years. So I'm really just experiencing all this. There's nothing right now. We're really looking at this for the first time ever again. There's a bar somewhere up here. It's like where everybody goes. It might be that bar right there. All the soldiers went. The strip clubs was on this side, on this end. The Pegasus. I've been in there one time. It was never good. So that's the strip club here in Leesville. And I'll show y'all the two places. The 2 places are pretty much right off where I live, right off the highway where I lived at. So that gate is the gate you go through to get on base. If I remember, that's probably the only, and there's one more somewhere back here, but it's kind of like hard to get to. So I tended not to go that way unless like it was backed up or something. But nothing's really changed, man. The same old Fort Polk, where careers come to die. So it's not nothing exquisite, nothing spectacular. This is probably one of the worst, you could say one of the worst bases to get stationed at. It's that bad. The only thing they got is a Walmart. Alexandria is maybe an hour north. It's nothing there either. Go back south 90 miles, it's Lake Charles, where we started earlier. There's nothing there. Look, I should have came here last night and parked right here, but I didn't. Stopped there and went to bed. So see, even all this was there. The barbecue place wasn't there, but Geico was definitely there 2015 when I was here. So now we're getting into New Lano. It's like 2 towns kind of combined. You could say one's suburb. Nobody knows it by New. Well, they did call it New Lano, but usually people would just call it Leesville. But I think we're coming up on my first place I'll stand. Adolph's. the train always passes by here. It's maybe the third train that I've passed going back here. But where I used to stay at, it was behind here. We done passed it for now. Now we're in Leesville. That was New Lano. Now we're in Leesville. I think the second gate is if you made a right here, went down around the curve, and then went up to the next road and made a right, took it all the way down. Right there. There was something here, a big store here, I don't remember. But usually if you needed something, you go to Walgreens, right there to the Walmart. There's Taco Bell up here, I remember. Sonic, Rallies, Hibbett's. So it was nothing really. This town really sucks, man. If this is your first duty station, you would easily get out of the military. Come here. See, there goes Taco Bell. There goes the Hibbett's in this little shopping plaza right here. Navy Federal. That's where I used to go to get, cash. Navy Federal. And then the Hibbett's. This used to be Rallies, which is it's for sale now. Nobody used to go there. It's Rallies, Checkers, Captain D's, McDonald's. So pretty. I have nothing good to say about this town. Do I have a lot of memories in this town? Yes. I have met a lot of people, a lot of friends. I'm only like I said, only 3 hours up the road to the house, so it's not that bad. But just bringing back memories. It's like revisiting. This Whataburger wasn't here. The KFC wasn't there because it's about to split off. We're almost at the end of the town, really. And my apartment was, you're not gonna be able to see it. If you was on this side coming this way, you would be able to see it. This KFC is new. This gas station is new. Because the only gas station was one on the other side over here. Yeah, Wendy's was here, I remember that. A lot of memories, a lot of going to work, working all day. This usually backs up where it used to. Go home, relax, go to the liquor store, drink my army sorrows away, and then continue on with my day. Every day, just everyday situation. So I think at this next light, if you make a left, that's where I used to go to this car wash right here, get my car washed. I think this next light, if you make a left, you can go the back way into my apartment complex. Hopefully you could see my old apartment complex. But if it ain't this light, it's the next light. Not that way. I think it's this way right here. Or it might be the next one. It all looks familiar. No, I kind of remember here. I think it was this light right here. Yeah, because there's the Exxon right here. So back there's some apartments. Very fond memories over there. Yeah, gas station. You go down this road right here. Up back there, you ain't be able to see, is where I used to It's where I used to stay at, man. On the outskirts. Now we're really leaving town. Sonic was here. 15 foot. I knew there was a bridge. There's a low bridge here in Leesville, but I had to remember which one it was. Liquor store is it right there on the right? It was on the right. Or it might, no, it's right there. See how it's coming back. Harbor Freight definitely wasn't there when I was here. So Dollar General was there. Then when you get down here to this circle, it's a grocery store. I think it's a Max maybe, or a Brookshire's. Used to go here to the daiquiri spot, just go crazy. You know, girl used to like crawfish, we used to go there. But yeah, we're getting now. It wasn't a circle before, it was kind of just a veer off straight, veer off to the right. It's the end of town. Over here, there was a grocery store at the top of the hill. I think that's the DMV, yeah. The DMV. Been there a couple times, but yeah. Market Basket, that's what it was. I wouldn't go to Walmart because it would be so packed, but everybody wanted to go to Walmart. I'd go here and pay the little extra money to go up here. So. Now this right here, if you take this all the way till it ends, it go. The next biggest city is Alexandria. Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours up ahead. So this is that was the front side of Fort Polk. We got to enter up into North Fort Polk, which is Alligator Lake, Gate 7, up here, up the road. So once I get closer, hopefully I'll videotape inside Fort Polk. It is raining. I do hate the rain. That's a weird place to put a Dairy Queen. Yeah, 50 miles up there, so not even 90 miles up to Alexandria, but there's literally nothing in Alexandria. Nothing. Women and the mall. That's it. But let's get down into Gate 7. And once I get closer, maybe in the post, I'll start recording even more. Like I said, this is where I was stationed at, my battalion. This specific piece of equipment is going back to my battalion. So maybe I get to catch a glimpse of where I used to work at as well. And then maybe I can show you, point stuff out. Or maybe not. Maybe I just go to a random lot, unload it there, and they come pick it up. It just varies. So I'll catch y'all when I get to on post. Well, here we made it on the Fort Polk. So just called my point of contact. Oh, they got a dirt bike track here? I did not know that. We did not have stuff like that when I was in. That is awesome. They're trying to make your not be as miserable as you can be. But we're on Fort Polk. I had to get a pass, my pass, on the Fort Johnson's temporary pass, and it's they always they can pull up my information, and it's always there. My old picture from my military career, it's right there. So it's pretty cool. Do I remember this place? Yes. I remember a lot. This is North Fort Polk. So you kind of, I think this is the side where most of the people that are coming to train, they come to this side, handle all their training business. Because Fort Polk is a a training base. Fort Polk is actually a old Vietnam base. This is what Fort Polk was known for. It's a Vietnam era military base. So the main part of North Polk is right here. Tigerland, that's where all the training is, and back there in the sticks is where you go train military. Very, very, very wooded area. This is middle of nowhere in Louisiana. Once you go back this way, the next biggest thing is probably the Highway 49, Alexandria. There's no big towns really behind this place. Very outdated place, very old. Roads are, so you hear how bad these roads are. Everything back there shaking. It seems pretty dead up here. Usually it's pretty but it could be the weather. It's also 10 o'clock, so people are probably just getting into their work. So yeah, this is Tigerland. It's all that. This is where all the people stay. When you come train, you do your rotation and get ready to go overseas. You come here to train, you go out to California, you train out there. And then here, this place has a specific unit where this infantry unit is only used to train soldiers, like they'll like a professional opponent. That's all they do is help people coming here to train to go overseas. You get what I'm saying? So you can get stationed here to do that. And they're very respected here. Even though from my understanding, they don't deploy like that. They're ready, they're able to get other people deployed and ready very quick, so very, very quick. This is they're airborne. I think this is the unit right there. This is not where they're like their battalion's at, but this is one of their training places, I guess you could say. I'm sure this is what inside jump school type stuff. So we're on base, but we're still 5 miles just from the transportation office. And from when you're doing this in your car, It seems like a long distance because you're going so slow. I think the speed limit is like 45 miles an hour maybe. So, seems like a long way. Then when you're in a military vehicle, you got to do, it's usually like 10 to 20 miles slower than what car speed limits are. Right here, this is where we used to receive a lot of vehicles right here. So I wouldn't be surprised if they turned me around and I had to come back over here and unload. Oh man, they detoured me. Usually you go down, they got like a commercial route, but they're doing construction. But this right here, that tower right there, and there's a tower down here. The epitome of being in Fort Stewart here is running tower to tower. These roads are closed in the morning. Shit, I missed the gear. They're closed in the morning for PT, for physical training, right? So everybody runs here. Everybody, every morning they run up and down. It's 2 lanes this way and 2 lanes the ones we just passed. And they run up and down here every single day. Now Louisiana Avenue, where we gotta turn to, it's not gonna be where my unit's at. Louisiana Avenue, where we have to make this left, we're gonna make a left before we get to my unit, but my unit is on this side. I remember going to the MWR here, to this place right here, as you know, when I was stationed here. This is just bringing back so many. This is actually JAG, what you would call JAG. JAG's in this building too. If any of my military folks know what that is. So yeah. Look at man walking in the rain, but don't miss it there, bud. But I'm just like reminiscing. Oh shit. All this stuff I'm just get to revisit. I wish I could maybe show you where I guys work, where I worked at, but I think we're gonna have to come make this turn right here. So Burger King, yes. I remember all this. Where I used to work at is not that building straight up ahead, but a little past down that building. So now that main gate that we passed earlier, this road leads to the main gate. So wouldn't it be much easier just to, you know, go through the main gate and go that way? But that's not how it works. Take the long way around. Hopefully this guy doesn't come all the way to the line. I gotta start turning. Now I worked down here. We used to come down this road, come here, go to the shop, get our little snacks, whatever. Smoothie King was there when I was here. Then where that guy's turning right there, it's called Texas Avenue. You know what? Once I get unloaded, I might just turn down there just so we can experience with, you know what I'm saying, where I'm at. Hopefully, I unload where my unit's at. But I just remember this so vividly because my motor pool is down this road right here, and we used to go out that gate to work, do training, right? So I vividly remember driving my truck with my low boy and my I had a roller on that one time. One time I had a roller and I had a big John Deere excavator, making this right, and then people would be in this lane trying to turn left. I just remember making this right, and I think CIF is actually back here too, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm about to park up right here real quick, walk inside, check in, and make sure I know where I'm going. But I'm so excited. This is such an experience for me, because I get to be in a place I spent, that's kind of secure to get in. You don't get in here without having a purpose. And I spent my military career here, so let me go in here real quick, guys, and I'll catch y'all when I get back. So apparently, I just pulled up, and the guy in this Charger was already, I guess he was expecting me or something like that. Or he's expecting Lowe's to come in. So actually, the ramps down here is where I'm going to unload at. So not going to the unit, but I guess you could say close enough, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to run out here real quick and take some of these chains off, put them up, and then yeah, hopefully they get us ready to go. Well, hey guys, I'm here. Just left the transportation office, and walking back toward my truck. I'm parked over there. So yeah, this is the infamous CIF shop right here, where that bin's at is where CIF is at. So when you got to return gear, you got to bring it. They give it to you. Sometimes you use their new, and they expect it back. Use their new, pretty much new. So walking back, and then we're about to unload, get to unloading. So yeah, let me see. I think this, no, not this building. And I don't want to look suspicious recording around a military base and everything, so. CIF right here, the notorious vein of everybody. Look, it's so notorious they got chairs outside. The vein of every military guy's career experience. So. Well, got unloaded, backed it off real quick. It was raining pretty hard for a minute. We got it unloaded, and I might go over there by my battalion. About to get up out of here. We won't be able to go. There's nowhere to turn where my motor pool is at, so I'm not gonna go. We can go that way, but you won't see it. So Oh, see, that's the other tower right there. That's the other tower right there. So you're gonna run the tower, run all the way. See the guy in that green uniform? That guy right there, those guys? Those guys are part of the unit that I was talking about that train, sit there and train people to get ready for deployment. But it's, my old base is probably somewhere around there. I wonder if I can go out the main gate. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, guys, about to go out here, back out this back gate, head towards they got a big field out there you can park at. That's where I should have went to last night, falling asleep, doing other business. I forgot to, so just gotta retrace my steps and go back the way I just came, and we'll be back out there. See y'all when I get there.